right. Charvel. Disengaged lights. Engaged shotgun. Lav. 57. What's up, guitar peeps? What's up, everybody? What's up is what I want to talk to you about today is about finding your voice and finding what makes the guitar come alive when it's in your hands. So, if you're ready to learn how to do that, then stay tuned and we're going to get going. Bam! Okay. So, how do you make the guitar come alive? How do you find your unique voice? It's through a variety of stylistic techniques that they're going to be unique to you. And basically, once you get intimate with these stylistic techniques, you're going to be able to find your voice. And you're going to be able to change the music to fit your style and your voice. We do this through subtle articulations. And you can do this in many, many certain ways. And basically, you just got to play around with it to find your way. You know, you got to just massage it and play with it. So right now I'm going to give you a couple ideas about what are the actual subtle articulating techniques that you can use, and then just 4 simple steps to take those techniques with your music and apply them immediately so you can start using this stuff today. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is hammer-ons and pull-offs. Hammer-on is when you go and you pick the first note and hammer on the second. A pull-off is when you do the exact opposite, which is you pick the note and then you pull off the second. Right? So you got hammer-on or a pull-off. Right? So you pick the first note and hammer on, or you pick the first note and pull off. It's usually done in spaces of 3, 5, or 2. Things like that. It's a very, very common technique. So what you can do then, once you get these techniques down, is right? And so hammer-ons and pull-offs are a very effective way to find your voice when it comes to articulating notes. So the next thing is slides. And hey, quick thing right now, because I know this is going to be going fast, I just want to throw these things out to you so you know what they are and you can use them. And in future videos, I'm going to go more in depth into these actual techniques and the subtle articulations. Right now, it's just so if you're stale with some songs or melodies you're writing, that this can give you a jump start to really bring out your voice and make it come alive quick. So the next thing is slides. That's where you pick the first note and slide one way or the other. It can be used all over the place. You can slide into phrases, out of phrases. Right? So basically, sliding is very, very cool. And get you going into things and get you going out of things. All right, bending. Bending, you got to find your voice. It's going to take kind of a long time. I'm always still finding my voice. This is one of those things you're never going to completely master, like any martial art. Bending. Pick the note and bend. Quick tip, use some fingers behind it to push. Don't use one finger, right? Use the other fingers behind it to help the push. Another thing, vibrato. This is another thing that's going to be very particular to you. Some people have wide, fast vibrato. Some people have small, slow vibrato. right? It's all up to you. You got to massage the notes and find your vibrato, the type of vibrato that you want in your situation, and how it melts with your soul and your fingers, and how you want to communicate that music. Okay, the next thing is tapping, Eddie Van Halen style. Okay, tapping, super awesome. That is kind of ridiculous what I just did there, and pretty bad, but you get the sense. So tapping, you could use it like in the middle of things to extend phrases. An example. Right, you see how I extended that? I had and I just extended it further down the fretboard to a note that I could never reach with my pinky unless I was an alien and I had a 6th finger. Okay, next. I actually did something else there, which was also the bend tap. So not only was I just tapping, right? I bent tap. And that basically means that when you bend, then you tap. But I did another thing there, which was also cool, which was took the pick and you do like a sugar. Just consider that one a bonus. All right, the next thing is your whammy bar. Love the whammy bar. Who doesn't? It's from the 80s or maybe earlier, and it just keeps killing it. So there's a lot of techniques to use a whammy bar. I had a poster growing up. It had all the different whammy bar techniques, from the airplane landing to the motorcycle gunning it. It was crazy. I'd try to find that poster on eBay if you can find it. Be creative. Again, it's your voice. The thing about the whammy bar is it's a thing to wrangle. So you got to really have to find the way that, you know, one, your specific whammy bar bounces and feels, and if it's loose or if it's tight, and then how you're going to use that in order to articulate your music and make it come live. So whammy bar is awesome. Just you got to really work with it physically to find out how yours works. All right. Next thing, I've already done it a couple times here, harmonics. You got them basically open at the 5th, the 7th, the 12th, the 15th, the 17th. Then you got some weird ones here, but those are hard to find, and that's a magical journey that we're going to have to go down in another video. So the next thing is artificial harmonics. This is awesome for rock music and all that, right? And how you do it is basically you hold the pick very, very, very little at the end, have very little shown, and the second after the string hits the pick, it's going to hit your finger and create a harmonic right there. So basically you can move the pick up and down the string, get different harmonics, right? That thing is going to make your music come alive like no other. Okay, so we got to wrap this up because this is a lot to intake right here. So I'm going to give you the 4 things that I use to integrate these things whenever you're going to be making some new music, or you got some old music that is stale and you got to bring it to life, which is 1, pick the notes. 2, add the articulations. 3, add the phrasing and the timing. And 4, iterate, which means go back to the beginning and do it all over again. Pick some more notes, add some articulations, and then do some more phrasing and timing. And just keep it going until you really got something that is alive and really has, you know, your voice inside of it. So to demonstrate that real quick, I'm just going to come up with something out of thin air real quick here. I'm going to pick some notes, some simple blues notes here. Right in the middle of the pentatonic scale. So we'll just pick these notes. And then I'm going to add some articulation. So how about we do a bend, and then we'll do a vibrato, and then we'll do a slide. And actually I forgot this note. So what can we do with that one? We got a bend. Okay, like artificial harmonic. So bend, pick, wait, bend, slide. Hold on, I gotta remember, what am I doing here? Bend. Oh yeah, I forgot hammer on pull off. Let's do hammer on pull off. So pick note. Those are notes. Hammer on pull off, and then bend, and then artificial harmonic at the same time. So we'll do hammer-on pull-off, artificial harmonic bend at the same time, slide, pick, vibrato. So go hammer-on pull-off, hammer-on pull-off. Something like that. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to show you guys how you can use these things so, from a couple notes. I got a couple notes, and I'm gonna go pick with a bend, then I'm gonna go hammer on pull off with a little vibrato, and then I'm gonna do a slide, right? So again, pick the notes, add the articulations, do some phrasing, add some timing, and then iterate. Thank you, good night. I hope this is my second recording coming back. So I hope this all worked and you guys got some awesome ideas about how to make your guitar come to life and find your voice. So if you like this, subscribe, like, share, hit the post notification bell thingamajigger, and let's do this again soon. Peace.